let's take a look at our top selections.
Hi, everyone. The day after Christmas is one of the biggest days of the year in Southern California. It's opening day of the winter meet at Santa Anita. And as usual, a blockbuster card, including 5 graded stakes races, 2 grade 2s, 3 grade 1s. We'll be taking a look at all 5 graded stakes races in chronological order. And we'll start off with race number 4. It's the grade 2 Mathis Brothers Mile, 3-year-olds at a mile on grass. And it's the last chance for these 3-year-olds that are about to turn 4 to run in an age-restricted race. They'll have to face older starting in February in the grade 3 Thunder Road. And by the way, the Thunder Road is expected to be the comeback race for a good 3-year-old who missed the second half of the year, a good 3-year-old grass horse by the name of Hit the Road. He is expected to make his comeback in the grade 3 Thunder Road. Anyway, as far as the Mathis Brothers Mile goes, this has been a relatively predictable race in recent years. 8 of the last 12 runnings of the Mathis Brothers Mile have been won by the favorite, and I don't know that that's going to change this year. Another little tidbit, statistical tidbit, 10 of the last 19 Mathis Brothers Mile winners were exiting the Hollywood Derby. That's possibly a bogus stat because the Hollywood Derby is the most recent grass stakes race for 3-year-olds. So a lot of horses actually naturally exit the Hollywood Derby and run in the Mathis Brothers Mile, including 4 of the 7 runners this year. Let's go ahead and take a look at the field for the Mathis Brothers Mile. It's race number 4 on Saturday, and the favorite is going to be tough, and that's number 5, Smooth Like Straight. Not only is he arguably the class of the field, he also is probably the controlling speed. There's only one front runner in the field, and that's the favorite, Smooth Like Straight. There's no other speed in the field unless Storm the Court uses what speed he once had. I don't think that's going to happen under Johnny Velasquez, but Smooth Like Straight, he has a lot in his favor. Recent class, pace scenario, and recent speed figures. And in his most recent start, it was in the grade 1 Hollywood Derby on November 28th at Del Mar. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stretch run of the Hollywood Derby, and Smooth Like Straight did everything but win. He takes the lead 2 off the fence on the outside, and looks like he's just about ready to kick away. But this was a salty field. The Hollywood Derby always comes up tough. And as it turns out, Smooth Like Straight got collared late by domestic spending. He did hold off Gufo, so he finished second across the wire. And then in his previous start, Smooth Like Straight against lesser company in the grade 2 Twilight Derby, well, Smooth Like Straight took care of business. He pressed the pace, he kicked away, and he won decisively. A good solid win by Smooth Like Straight over the grass course on which he will be racing on Saturday. That's Smooth Like Straight winning the Twilight Derby during the fall meet at Santa Anita. Came back and finished second in the Hollywood Derby. The Hollywood Derby, by the way, was expected to be the final start of Smooth Like Straight's campaign, but he came out of the race so well that trainer Mike McCarthy and the Colts owners decided to give him another shot, and he'll be tough to beat in the Mathis Brothers Mile. He looks like the controlling speed of the field. Now, I want to talk briefly about a horse that surprised me 2 starts back. His name is Strong Constitution, and I only bring it up just to show how you can sometimes be wrong and right at the same time. Does that make any sense at all? Let's talk about Strong Constitution. He was overmatched last time out in the Hollywood Derby, but 2 starts back, he ran in a little restricted stakes called the Let It Ride Stakes. I did not like him in this race because I was convinced that Strong Constitution was a one-turn horse. He seemed to lose his punch or anytime he ran around 2 turns. But let's watch what happened in the Let It Ride Stakes, 2 starts back by Strong Constitution. And that's him going to cut the corner down on the inside. He saved every inch of ground. He got through on the inside, and he was able to win this race under an outstanding ride by Abel Cedillo, a terrific ride by Cedillo and Strong Constitution. He proved his doubters, including myself, wrong by winning a 2-turn grass stake. I still question how far he wants to run, but he's already made a liar out of me once, Strong Constitution, winning that 1 mile grass stake. Now, I'm not sure if he's good enough to win a graded stakes race, but he did show he could get 2 turns. There are other contenders in this field, including number 7, Scardo, who got real keen and rank and was revved up in the Hollywood Derby, completely unrelaxed, and he ended up finishing 6th. 2 starts back, he finished 2nd behind Smooth Like Straight, but Scardo had significant trouble that day, and he could have made, the margin could have been a lot less than what it was. So Scardo, and he does have, Scardo has tactical speed enough to keep the pace setter in his sights. When all is said, oh, I should also mention, just because he's a road warrior who goes everywhere, number 6, Field Pass, who happens to be the second choice on the morning line. Field Pass has raced at 8 different racetracks. All he's done is win 6 out of 15. He won a grade 3 last time out at Woodbine. He ran well in the Twilight Derby, 2 starts back, finishing 3rd behind Smooth Like Straight and Scardo. At some point in time, you wonder, will all this travel catch up with Field Pass? But it hasn't so far, and he's back in California again, and he has a shot from behind. But when all is said and done, it looks from here like Smooth Like Straight will control the lead up on the front end. I think he makes the front, and I think he's long gone as the 8-5 favorite. Smooth Like Straight, wire to wire in the Mathis Brothers Mile, race 4, Saturday at Santa Anita.